Welcome back to Video Reimagined. We're so happy you're here. I'm Malini.
And I am Eunice, excited to be back, but I'm even more excited for holiday break. Malini, are you doing anything fun?
Well, due to what's happening in the world right now, some of my plans have been canceled, but I'm feeling very grateful that my family's able to come and we're all safe and healthy. What about you?
I love that. Yes, I
It's
think that.
snowing!
Oh my gosh. Oh
Look at
wow.
that.
I love that. I feel even more festive than I already was a second ago.
I know. And
Um,
even though you're in Houston and I'm in 33-degree DC, we're both feeling the snow.
both feeling the snow. I don't have too many plans. I am looking forward to honestly resting and recharging, cooking with my family, and just I think it's like you said, it's been a lot of changes in the world, but I think a lot more people will be getting together maybe, and I think that's great too. It's a different year, so yeah, just excited to spend the time.
Yeah, I think I'm grateful for the fact that we have the science and the ability to all meet up with our loved ones. And hopefully,
Yeah.
this is the last time we see anything locked down again.
Yeah.
But it's been such an incredible year here at Socialive, and we can't believe it is truly December 2021. So let's share some updates.
Yeah, well, from product updates to new partnerships and doubling the size of our team, it's been like a real massive year of growth. So when we're talking about updates, I want to pin it to you first. Since there's so many, what's your top favorite highlight?
Ooh, that's hard. My brain goes straight to product updates and what's made our lives and our customers' lives easier. And I think if we go all the way back to January, it would have to be scenes. It
Oh
was
my
really
God.
such a game changer. I know you remember this, but the ability to just change things on the fly, and if someone's internet was down or there was a quick change in a run of show, we can now just do that so quickly and just expand on people and slides during panel layouts. I think has really been something that our customers appreciate and just made their lives easier when they have to do quick videos.
Yeah, I've got to emphasize the scenes because you were doing it. You were doing the performance mode to the
Yeah.
scenes, and it was like an extreme sport if you look back. But at the time, it's like I don't know. I can't believe like we were doing that, and now like it's just so much easier to put things together, and it's amazing.
Totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was an exciting one. How about you? What do you think?
I would have to go with the mobile app redesign and some of the green room updates that we
Good one.
did to that. I don't know. Mobile app has like a special place in my heart. So I just think it's so easy to join
Yeah,
a broadcast from the palm of your hand or wherever you stand it up. But the redesign made it so much easier to have a delightful and more intuitive experience for guests. And what we did was we updated the gallery, added how to pin a video from your phone, and see
good
things
one.
in more detail. Even when we tested it out as a team, I remember we were like changing I think the tint of the colors on
Yeah,
our side. And I was like, oh, this is nice. Like,
yeah,
there's so many more options, so much more flexibility for those that join.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's a great one. And also, I think just the fact that we have such a cool workflow with the HD
Yeah,
downloads from the mobile redesign, I think just making that experience more delightful for our guests was definitely a huge win.
for sure.
Along those same lines, in terms of making things more intuitive, but also fun and dynamic, I think video background was a cool one too. It just added some more
Yeah.
spice to our layouts and backgrounds. And so you can see one that we just put up right now.
Yeah.
It can be as simple as that. It can be like a logo banner moving, anything that your heart really desires. So I think that one was a cool one as well.
Yeah, it like I don't know, it just adds more depth there, you know. Yeah, I love that. I would say guest director was a big one that allowed for
Yeah.
those who were contributing to content to still communicate and facilitate in the green room, even if they weren't going to be on screen.
Mhm.
So just like we've had Dara, our social media manager, she's been our guest director for all of our episodes. There she is, hey Dara. And yeah, so you haven't been able to see her maybe most of the time, but we have always seen her. She's been chilling in there, and look at her,
Knowing on her now too.
the snow. Yes, so festive. But yeah, I think it just added just so much more in the green room. Having that second help, the producer now can just focus on producing, and then you have another person to kind of go through guest management and just
Yeah.
giving further direction.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if it's something as simple as like Dara helping put some questions in the chat,
Yeah.
or even something more complicated like muting or unmuting, which is also a cool one.
Yeah.
I think giving that guest director the ability to control some of that and have the producer just focus on that scenes and flipping through those was definitely a win.
Yeah. If you don't feel like a producer by being our green room, I don't know, because we just have everything.
I know. That's so along with that, I think one of the ones that is near and dear to my heart, just because I feel like we really listened to what our customers were asking for and what their pain points were, is our Pigeonhole partnership.
Right.
We were able to integrate with Pigeonhole Live, which is an audience engagement tool that just makes it easy to incorporate those live Q&As and chats and polls and quizzes and reactions and surveys right into our virtual green room. So on the chat side where we have all of those options to look at that as the audience is interacting, we see it in real time, which allows you to adapt to any broadcast or recording that you have with your audience. I think the other cool thing about this one is that it allows you to also have those hybrid events and not alienate your virtual crowd. So I think it's sort of a double win for me, and I really appreciate that one. So here's a cool little video we're about to show you. I think you already see some of it, but we're really excited about it, and we're really hoping that this integration will just really empower enterprises to create more dynamic and active experiences for their internal and external audiences.
You spoke, we listened. In our recent survey of 600 enterprise professionals, nearly half reported only moderate audience engagement during live events. That can now be a thing of the past. Introducing best-in-class video production with best-in-class engagement. You're already creating great content with Socialive. Now, bring your audience into the conversation seamlessly with Pigeonhole Live. Boost engagement time and drive meaningful conversations with live Q&As, chats, polls, and more. The best part is, you can easily curate these interactions in real time, directly from your own virtual green room. Stop the guesswork. Use audience interaction data to make more informed decisions and shape the future of your content strategy. Whether it's an intimate company town hall or a global customer event, our turnkey solution helps you create content tailored to your audience and even broadcast it directly from your own website. Say hello to a better way to engage.
Definitely let us know if you do have any questions on the Pigeonhole Socialive integration. We'd love to answer your questions, so be sure to reach out to us. So continuing forward with our 2021 highlights, we have our LMS. So this year we began developing our own learning management system to support our customers and our employees throughout their Socialive time, their Socialive journey. And that was a major shift in enablement across our customers and with our employees, from intensive courses on how to create or how to use the platform, but then also how to create engaging broadcasts. Any thoughts on the LMS, Malini? I know at one point in time, us human beings were the LMS.
I know. I was just going to say, I know you remember this, but as customer success managers, you and I were manually teaching every single step of a Socialive's journey to our customers, even before scenes. So this was a huge win, I think, for us, but I think it also empowers customers to just learn it on their own and gives flexibility to people to learn in the ways that they learn best, whether it's watching people do it, whether it's watching a video, whether it's reading it, whether it's in like actually doing it yourself and then having one of us come in and then guide you for anything you might have missed. So I think it was a huge one for us. I think internally as well, it was so exciting to see all of us jump in on, things we want to be aligned on internally, whether it's new branding guidelines or some of our internal HR initiatives, which we'll get into in just a bit. I think those were really big wins for us, just to be able to streamline that experience, make it consistent, but also, again, allow for the flexibility of it.
Yeah, no, you pretty much summed it up. I would just say, the shortening time of the CS team, but still having, confidence across our customers is really important,
Yeah.
Saves time, but also just continues to have success amongst our customers.
I know, and a huge shout out to our learning and enablement team because they've come to a point where anytime there's a new release, there's a short, cool, fun video to make sure that you understand what that feature is about and supporting best practices. So it's rich with a lot of content now.
Yes. So I think also we have to highlight the fact that we've grown as a company. You know, we have, I think, how many employees do we have right now? You know?
So I think we've hit over the 100 employee mark, which is sort of insane knowing that I was number 18 around June 2020.
Wow.
I don't know. Do you know what number you were?
I think I was around 33, which is crazy. I can't even believe that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I remember when you came on board, it was almost double where I was. So the fact that we've hit over 100 across all teams is incredible. And you'll all see that you're seeing some pictures of all of us together. We were so lucky to be able to safely hold some of our first team on sites in Los Angeles just a few weeks ago. Each team met for 2 days and we strategized on what's coming up in 2022, got to bond with our team members and just make so many good memories. I think you'll see Eunice and I finally got to meet in person, which was so exciting. And I think it's safe to say that none of us were surprised. Everyone was just more of themselves, which is such a reassuring thing, but also just so fun. I think we were so just excited to be with each other and learn from each other.
Yeah, I have to agree with that because there's such a powerful element of being able to meet in person, even though I felt like it was just so natural, just like the way we talk online through Slack.
Yeah.
I don't know, those relationships that are fostered at Socialive are really genuine, and I just love that we were able to join together. It was really fun, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to when we can do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome stuff.
Yeah, that's such a good word for it. It really did feel so natural.
Yeah.
Some of the other things that we did is as our company grew, we were able to form some affinity groups. One that is close and dear to both Eunice and my heart is the Women's Network, as well as the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Task Force, which helps shape like how our organization is going to grow and really empower the diverse voices that we have within the organization. So excited to see that. I know Eunice and I have talked about it in other episodes of Video Reimagined, but wanted to shout those out as well again as just something that has really helped us as an organization stay true to who we are as individuals, but also grow as an organization. Within that, I think some of the things that we saw were the Upstream series that I helped host with Simpler, some celebration videos that we had internally for DEI. So anytime there is a celebration that one of our employees celebrates, we share how they celebrate it, whether it's cultural or religious, just to learn from each other. Yeah. Another one would be the implicit bias training for hiring. And so I think that one was really impactful for me, especially since I play a role in helping to hire some folks here at Socialive, just to learn about it from a research sense, but also really try to implement those best practices. And then lastly, I would talk about the Tide Risers. So Anu, our VP of People, was able to bring in one of her contacts, Lara Holiday, and we had a few sessions with the Women's Network about how we are more vulnerable with each other and stay supportive as a network together. So that's been really powerful as well.
Yeah, wow, there's just so much movement. There's been so much movement looking back, and actually that is a great segue to the fact that because there's been so much growth and experience here at Socialive, it's no surprise that we actually placed 258 on Deloitte's Fast 500, which is a ranking of the 500 fastest technology companies, fastest growing technology companies. So that's amazing for us because I think as we're moving, we don't necessarily notice and see all of that. But it's great to see that, given back to us. And it's like, wow, we're really doing it.
Yeah, we really are. I think it makes us just so grateful to be able to empower our customers, become their own video content creators, and just have more meaningful and humanizing experiences with either their customers or their internal employees. So I think that's what keeps us going every day.
Yeah, we literally get to see the fruit of it by seeing some of these recordings, these broadcasts that are, bridging that gap of engagement. And I absolutely love that we get to be in this seat to see it.
Yeah, Totally. I think especially for you and I, we're able to see just so many different types of broadcasts, which some of which we hosted and were a part of. So things like the Creator Economy, the Ask Me Anything series, the Upstream series, and some partner events. We just were able to work alongside such inspiring companies and customers, and who provide like insight and thought leadership in the world of video, depending on what they do best and what they want to give some commentary and insights about, but also sometimes just fun. So those were really cool to see.
Yeah.
The other thing I would add is, speaking of customers themselves, here's a very cool video that our video producer, Chris Brennan, created of some of the really awesome broadcasts that we've produced this year. So over to our favorite sizzle reel. So we would be remiss to not mention our production team that has helped produce over 250 broadcasts just this year. Maybe now 251 since Connor is producing this one. And they've done such an incredible job of bringing to life some of the videos that our customers have wanted. I think overall, we're over the thousands in broadcasts and recordings in total, but we'll have to find the right number as of December 30th or 31st.
Absolutely. I can't wait to add to the sizzle reel and have, more examples shown and brought or displayed. And lastly, I want to highlight in 2021, we launched this show, Video Reimagined, and I can't believe that we're already at the end of the year. We've had a blast hosting. We've had a blast, talking to some of our Socialive experts on how video can really change the game, and we're excited to continue that forward in 2022. So if you have any ideas on future topics, please send those in, let us know. But yes, we want to be able to wish you a happy holiday season. Rest, recharge, catch up on your Netflix shows, enjoy with family, enjoy the snow.
Exactly. Yeah, you couldn't have put it better. So wishing everyone a safe and healthy and restful holiday break, and we'll catch you in 2022.
Catch you in 2022. Bye-bye.